Om Satyam Param Dhimai. Om Satyam Param Dhimai. Om Satyam Param Dhimai. Om Satyam Param Dhimai. Om Satyam Param Dhimai.
Now, this is a pendulum, right? Okay. Now you want to ask it. What question do you want to ask?
What kind of question?
Any question. But first we have to learn what is yes and what is no. What is yes and what is no. So you have to ask the pendulum that for me what is yes and what is no. So what I'll do is after I go back to India, I'll send you some pendulums, right? So the first thing we will do, we will take a string. I think the pendulums will have a string, and we just hold it over here like this, and we close our eyes and we ask the pendulum, what is yes for me? And the pendulum will say what is yes for me. It's going in which direction? Which direction? Clockwise, right? It's going clockwise. So what is the pendulum saying? That whenever I ask a question, if it goes clockwise, it is yes. It is yes. Right? Now again I'll ask it that what is no for me? No. Wait for it to answer. I'll become very neutral. I'll try to calm my thoughts and be very relaxed in my hand over here. Just relax my hand and I'll close my eyes and I'll wait for it to tell me what is yes for me. I will tell me. So it is going anti-clockwise, right? Okay. Now over the years of practice in the pendulum, I have two no's and one yes. Two no's and one yes. So one no, what did we see? But I also have a no which goes like this. Right? So this is not anti-clockwise. So usually when I'm using the pendulum, what do? I immediately put it in the no position like this. Right? And then before the pendulum says yes or no, from here only I feel it. But this is over years of practice. Right? Okay. So what we do initially, we'll take a pendulum and we just put it there and first of all ask it yes and no. Then whenever you use the pendulum, you'll have to first ask the pendulum, okay, should I use you now or not? So supposing it says no, then we use it after 1 hour or something. We ask the same question. Again, over years of practice, I don't ask the pendulum, I just use it. But initially, we have to do all this, right? So how do you know that this is yes or no? How do you know? What question did we do just now? Which one did we do? Yeah, which question? Is it day or night? So we know just now it is day. So if we say, is it night? And it says yes, then our yes is wrong. Our yes is wrong. So we have to ask it. Okay, please tell me, is it day or night? So we say, it is night. Say yes or no. So it will tell us. Right? It's going anti-clockwise. So it is saying no. Right? Now, over a little practice, you will be able to answer all your questions. Right? You will say, who is going to win this football match? Don't bet your money on it. Right? But over practice, it will answer all your questions for you. So supposing your doctor says you take this medicine and you just put this on top and this will tell you whether to take the medicine or not. Right? Okay. So initially you have to practice with the pendulum. Now supposing somebody has fever, now you want to help that person. So you make him sit or lie down like this. And you put the pendulum above the head. Come.
Go lie down.
Sit down, facing them. Yeah. Now supposing I say, okay, I want to heal him. Then what do? I take the pendulum here and I go clockwise like this. And I say, have the thought that I want to heal him. Right? And I can take up to 1,000 rounds, but no need to count it. Approximately 1,000 rounds. Right? So if you want to heal somebody, you can heal somebody in this way. Thank you. Okay. Now, first of all, practice on small things, very, very small things, right? So don't ask very, complicated questions. Very, very simple questions. Small things you start asking the pendulum. What is happening in the pendulum? What is happening? What is happening? We have a logical brain and a intuitive. Logical mind and an intuitive. What is happening? We are connecting with a intuitive mind. Normally we cannot connect with the intuitive mind. Right? So we are connecting with a intuitive mind and it is answering for us, not based on any normal reasoning or logic of life. Then later on, we can make charts. We can make charts, right? I'll send you a lot of charts. And those different charts will tell us different things. Supposing she comes to me and she says that, okay, I've got a problem with my digestion, right? So I have a chart over here, and supposing in the chart it is fire, air, wind. So I say which of the elements are imbalanced in her, and it will go immediately on the chart in that direction, right? So now supposing I want to buy a ring, right? How will you buy a ring? Tomorrow you fall in love, you want to buy a ring, right? So how will you buy a ring? You will take the stone and you will put the pendulum on top of it, and if the pendulum goes yes, then you will buy it, right? So the pendulum will tell you everything. So it's a very simple way of connecting with your inner intelligence. And as you become more and more proficient in this, you won't have to ask in life anyone whether I should do this or do that. Throughout your life it will be your friend. It will help you in every situation in life, right? So, don't put it on the book and say whether this question will come in the exam or not. You have to ask my son. It is the best friend you can have, the pendulum. So after some time, wherever you go, you will keep a pendulum in your pouch, ready to use whenever you want to ask a question. And you don't have to ask anyone else. The inner intelligence will answer for you. Right? Got it? Was a question? No questions? No questions?
We said about the fire and somebody had a problem. Other than the chart.
With the chart, the pendulum will go on that. Right? So supposing it says there's an imbalance of fire, then you will use some medicines to cool. If there's an imbalance of water, you will use some medicines to increase the heat. Right? But this I'm just giving you a general thing. Just now just use it for small things. Just use it for small things.
Use it for healing. What type of healing? You use the pendulum for healing. What conditions would you use it?
Anything. Supposing you go to the hospital to meet someone. You're sitting with that person, so then you can put it on the head and turn it clockwise 1,000 times. So that's just your good wishes you have given. They get magnified. And it works. Something within us which is telling that person. Usually, we are in a state of worry. So that when we do this, we connect with something higher. So ask God. What else? Change your legs. Change your legs. That's better. This goes up and down, you've seen this.
Yeah.
So if you change the leg, then again little balance comes. So many of them, if you see, because of today's very gadget-driven life, the backbone has become like this.
Yeah, it is.
Dhanurasana, Bhujangasana. Most of them in the background. Okay. Now we'll do a little bit of visualization. We'll take a candle. Now, what is attention? Attention. What does it give us? What is attention? I see you. How do I see you? Through attention. If I pay attention on you, I can recognize you. Otherwise, can I recognize you? So now most of us, we are sitting over here, but our minds are daydreaming. None of us are really sitting over here because we can't hold our attention in the present moment. Right? So we're going to do some practices to increase the power of our attention. Now, when we go home, a small everybody can see this? Huh? Or do I get a stool? You can see it? Okay. Now, we learn to hold our attention. Right? So we'll look at the flame and then we'll close our eyes and try to look at the flame inside. Right? Okay. So look at the flame. And close your eyes and then look at it inside. Hold it for half a minute. Come on. Just hold it. Don't let the mind go into a daydream. Don't dream. Don't drift. Just hold the flame. Hold the flame. Just close your eyes and hold the flame. Okay, again open your eyes, look at the flame. Again close your eyes and look at the flame inside. Close your eyes and look at the flame inside. Again open your eyes and look at the flame. Do it. Don't get bored. Do it. Again close your eyes and look at it inside. Try to hold it inside without letting the mind drift. Okay, now we'll do it again after 5 minutes. Now, when we go home, all of us from tomorrow are going to comb our hair. Right? I'm going to comb our hair. Why? Why do we want to comb our hair? If we don't comb our hair, then there's no direction in life. Right? So we comb our hair. What will we do? We'll take us, the bindi. You know that bindi? Which your mother uses? Right? We take that bindi and put it in the mirror. Put it in the mirror. And we'll sit on a stool in front of the mirror. And we'll hold the bindi between the two eyebrows. Right? And the minute we start thinking over here, the head will go like this, it won't be in between. So again we'll have to hold it in between. Again we'll start thinking or dreaming about something. Again the head will go like this. Again we have to hold it here. We do it for 3 minutes every day. 3 minutes every day. Will you do it? See. When I look at your eyes, I know the quality of your attention. And the attention has become very weak. You can't sit, can't hold it for a second also. So however much knowledge we have, however many things we may have the best of phones, the best of computers, but if we don't have one-pointed attention, we have nothing. Right? So I'm giving you a simple exercise. To increase the power of your attention. So you sit in front of the mirror every day, put a dot, and hold the dot where? You won't be able to hold it. You will not be able to hold it. The head will go like this, you go like this, because we are thinking. And as the thinking calms down, we'll be able to hold it exactly in the middle. Do it for 3 minutes every day. Keep a timer. Right? Next time when I meet you, I'll look at your eyes and I'll know whether you're doing it or not doing it. Tell me immediately. Right? Okay. Then we'll this. Now, we don't have time for this, but how many of us do homework? You really do homework? She doesn't do it. She doesn't do it.
Mother doesn't.
What?
Mother doesn't.
Hey, mother doesn't, or maybe she knows everything. I used to have one friend. In class, he never did anything. He always used to read a comic in class. But if the teacher had made some mistake on the board, he'd get up from his comic and tell the teacher that you made this mistake. Right? So maybe she knows everything before. Right. Okay. Now, how will we do our homework? How will we do our homework? First, we'll light a candle, and then we just hold the candle inside. Then we'll. For how long do we study? 10 hours? Half an hour? How long will it take? How do you do your homework? How do you do your homework? When you sit down to do your homework, first of all, do you decide, okay, I will sit for half an hour? Or you don't decide? There's so much time. No.
Just do your homework.
First we've got to decide, okay, I will not get up in the next half an hour. It shouldn't be that I sit for 5 minutes and I want a packet of chips, then I sit for another 5 minutes, I want a Coca-Cola. Not like that. Right? So, first thing we'll decide is, we will sit for how long? How long are we going to sit? Half an hour? Half an hour? So, half an hour, no getting up for anything. No getting up for anything for half an hour. Right? Then we'll light a candle. And we'll hold the candle for 1 minute and we'll write. Do our homework. Okay. While doing the homework, you listen to music or you don't listen to music? Okay. Try to listen to music. Put on some music. Why do we want to listen to music and do the homework? Calms the mind. One part of the mind is engaged in the music. And that part which is chattering all the time is engaged in the music. And so we can do our homework easily. Right? Then again, every 15-20 minutes, look at the candle. Hold the candle inside. Right? Over a period of time, the attention will become very, very powerful. Now, supposing we have done both these exercises, the candle exercise and this exercise for 6 months. What is the next step now? What is the next step? Supposing I want to tell her something, how do I tell it? I want to convey something. Suppose I go to a government office, right? And there's this clerk over there who thinks he's the boss, right? And he's not going to do my work. And I want to get him to do my work. So how are we going to do it? How? Or the principal has called you, and you've done some mischief in the school, so you don't want to get punished. What will you do? Right? You have to be nice. No, we want to pass on a thought. What will we do? We want to pass on a thought. What will we do? We'll close our eyes. We'll visualize that person. What will you visualize? His stomach or what will you What will you visualize? His face. Very good. We visualize his face. Right? And which part of the face do we want to work with? Right? So you go, before you go into the principal's office, you sit down silently for a minute, close your eyes, let all the worries go away, hold the candle, and you look at his face and you visualize this is called the third eye. We'll visualize the third eye. And then we'll pass on the thought which we want from our third eye to his third eye. We'll pass on the thought, right, from our third eye to his third eye. And then we just visualize that he has accepted what we have said. Then we'll go into his office and meet him. Right? So we practice it now. Right? Let's just take 1 or 2 deep breaths first. Take a deep breath. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Again, breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Hold. Look at the flame. Hold the flame between the 2 eyebrows. Hold the flame. Close your eyes. Now, look at the face of someone you want to pass a thought to. Look at the face of someone. Right? Close your eyes, look at the third eye and pass on the thought. Okay. Now, how will we practice this? We want some answer. How will we practice this? How will we practice this? How will we practice this? Come on, use your think. Everybody has a mobile phone? Yeah? Okay. So, what you will do, you will practice with 1 or 2 people. You close your eyes First hold the flame inside, see that person's face. You look at his third eye and you will say, you will call me within 1 hour. Now this person will call me within 1 hour. So you will start practicing this way. Right? Can you do it? So we'll know whether our attention is becoming focused or it's just still. Right? So you'll call me within 1 hour. Right? Then go to little bit more difficult things. Okay. Now, otherwise, how will we practice visualization? How will we practice visualization? Supposing you are going for a test, what will you do? You are going for a test or an exam, what will you do? What will you do? Because you got to write the exam before passing. No? So we go step by step. What will we do? See, if we visualize with fragmented attention, it won't work. We have to visualize with focused attention. So we want to first focus the attention, sit silently. Then we'll visualize that we are going to our class. We're sitting there and we'll step by step visualize what we want to do in the exam. And then feel happy that you have passed the exam and it's done. Now there are two minds, our mind and the mind of God. There are two minds, our mind and the mind of God. So you visualize everything and then in the end you just drop it into the river of, supposing a river is flowing and you drop it. So similarly the mind of God is flowing. So you just visualize the mind of God is flowing and you drop whatever you have visualized into that river. Right? Now, how many of us can expand this flame? Just hold it, can you expand it? Try. Look at the flame. Hold it. Try. No, not inside. Out. The flame is so small, I want you to make it so big. Yeah. You have to see it happening. I want you to see it happening. Okay, we'll do one more. Can I have the pendulum one more time? Now, all of us will make a frame at home. We'll make a frame. Frame will be like this, two iron bars like this, and one thin iron bar, all like this. And frame will lie on the table where we are studying. Right? So the pendulums I'll send you will have a string. So you keep a clip there where the pendulum is on the string. So when you go to do your homework, just focus on the pendulum and tell it to move. Tell it to move. And come to a point when it will start swinging. Whenever you tell it to move. So just keep it there on your table. Right? And whenever you sit down to work, first thing you do is you concentrate on the pendulum and tell it to move. Right? So that will increase the power of concentration. Now, supposing somebody meets us on the road and we are frightened of that person, then what will we do? We are frightened of that person, what will we do? That's a good thing to run away. We can't run away. We can't run away. Then what do we do? What part of the body do we visualize? What part of the body do we visualize? One. Karate expert. Which part of the body do we visualize? The navel. The navel, the belly button. Right? And what are we doing? Now we'll hum. We'll just hum. Okay, sit straight. No, sit. Sit straight, and we'll hum from here. Okay, HUM. Come on, all of us. Again. So, we'll visualize that person's navel. He's there standing in front of me. Maybe he has a stick in his hand. Right? Just visualize his navel and just go inside and try to vibrate his, which point? The navel. Right? Vibrate his, with your sound, try to vibrate his navel. See, my guru never got angry on me, never. But if I had not done any practices any day, he would know. The minute I walked in to the home, he would know it. He would just go this way. And the whole, this navel of mine would start vibrating and you'd feel fear inside. Right? So if you practice this, so all different techniques of visualization. So don't start visualizing that you want to Rolls Royce car or something. Start with small things which are helpful in daily life. Okay, again we'll look at the candle. Look at the candle. Be very relaxed, just look at the candle. Close your eyes and try to hold it inside. Now, once you hold it inside, expand it throughout the body. Expand the light throughout the body. Hold the candle inside and expand the light throughout the body. Every part of the body. Hold the light. Hold it. Don't let thought come. If you can, stop seeing the candle again, open your eyes and look at the candle. Again look at it. Again hold it in between the eyes. Again expand it. Throughout the body expand. Hold the light. Okay. You're going to practice? Nothing will come without practice. I can teach it to you once. You'll be once a week or how many? Once a week. At least once a week we can practice. Then the attention must change. The attention is not stable. And that's mainly because of too many gadgets. TV, phone, SMS. You do one more exercise or you're tired? Tired? One more? Okay. Now just everyone close your eyes and look in your heart. Look in your heart. Right? And in your heart see a young child smiling. It could be your own younger brother, sister, anyone in your heart, and smile back. Smile back, look in your heart. Close your eyes, look in the heart. See a young child smiling. And smile back. Right. Okay. So we'll do the prism exercise. So the prism exercise we want to do from the heart, not from this guy up here. So we sit on our study table. We sit on a study table and we'll put a prism like this. Put a white cloth. The pointed part of the prism will be towards us. The pointed part towards us. Right? And your elbows will come on the study table like this. Right? And look through the prism in the middle. as if the prism has no bottom. So you are looking through and through. Just look through. Keep on looking through. Right? And be very relaxed. Very, very relaxed. And keep on looking through for 5 minutes. A timer for 5 minutes. And at one point, if the thinking stops, the prism will vanish. It's not gone anywhere, it's over here. Right? So immediately we'll have a thought that the prism has gone away. It will come back. It will come back. Right? So again, start looking through and through the prism. Again, as we look through and through, it will vanish. When it vanishes, try to hold that position, but you'll have to hold it very, very relaxed. The minute a little tension comes in, it will come back again. Right? So try to reach half a minute of holding the prism when it has vanished. Can you do these exercises? We're going to start Sunday school for these exercises. But if you can do them, then you will all become very, very powerful people. Very, very powerful people. Just now, see, your attention is so fragmented. You can't hold it for a single second. And the most valuable thing we have is our attention. Right? So these simple exercises will help us. Okay? Any questions? Any other questions? No questions? You do everything? No questions?
The music that we spoke about in the study, can you use any music?
See, if they use the breathing, but if they've learned the breathing, then put on the breathing music.
Yeah.
And you can use any music you like otherwise. Any music. Whenever I'm studying, I put on the breathing music very softly. So I breathe with the music and then I hear other music also. And I write my notes also at the same time. But first try to tune into the breathing music. So the breathing is in rhythm. Yeah.
So should you be like more calm music?
It doesn't make any difference.
Can be rock and roll.
Only some of the very psychedelic music, they hit very hard at the sex center, right? So they are destroying a lot of fine energy by listening to that music. They are destroying a lot of fine energy, very good energy which the body needs. So especially that very psychedelic kind of music. Some of it is really bad. So, but try to avoid that. But ordinary rock and roll and pop music and all this. But those very hard beats, which they hit straight here at the sex center, right? And then they disturb. Then after 20 years, you're going to get a lot of disease and other problems because of that. So try to avoid that kind of thing. No, I don't think you all listen to psychedelic music.
It's like hard metal.
It's very, very heavy metal music. There are people who take drugs and all, go for their parties, they are listening to that kind of music. You will have to continue on this.
So they might just do it now we try every Sundays.
Yeah, every Sunday. So slowly over a period of time, 1 or 2 of them will start doing it at home also.
So long that you continue with the candle exercise
Yeah.
and the visualization.
Visualization.
You don't have to.
This, when I reach, I'll send you the class.